Hey, good morning. It's Al from Boston. It is 2:10 in the morning, 12/14/21, and I want to talk about FOMO buy-ins. FOMO, it's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon, and we got to be prepared for it because, well, that could be one of the catalysts, not the catalyst, but it could be one that happens any day. So let's talk about it. All right. Okay. What are the expectations? Expect FOMO buying in, right? If this thing goes down low enough, let's say I'm by some miracle, it gets down to $10, right? It's going to be over because there's going to be retail investors like us that are going to be FOMO buying. I told you guys the other day about, or yesterday about having dry powder, because if this thing goes cheap enough, we can all just load up. Institutions, smaller funds, people that are already on board. Remember, we have a ton, like Pelosi's husband, a bunch of other funds that are in this, including the pension managers. Remember those guys? The asset management companies, the smaller funds, institutions that we haven't heard of that are going to get wind of this play. They're going to hear about it because the numbers are going to just reflect like all of a sudden all these people are buying in. They're going to be like, what's going on here? And they're going to put two and two together. And I'm telling you, you guys, if it drops really cheap, just start buying, start FOMO buying, because like, and this isn't financial advice. This is what I would do as a retailer, of course. I'm just going to start buying as much as I possibly can. I've already liquidated a bunch of assets and resources freed up. I'm going to start buying the trusts that are out there. So a lot of people don't know what trusts are. They're basically money you set aside for your family, keep generational wealth in your family. Sort of, it's kind of like that. Like you can put your home in a trust and you can have assets and you can leverage that and get money out of it. And like, it's almost like your loan to yourself through the equity of your home. You could do that and buy shares in AMC that way. Individuals, high net individuals. Listen, I'm not discounting that our friend over at Tesla, could just be like, hey, fuck it, I'll buy. Why not? What the hell? I don't discount that. Or even high net individuals have been watching this thing, or even Saudi princes. I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who's going to show up to this thing. I'm going to make a YouTube video here probably a little later and try to reach out to some of the financial YouTubers in India. I have some brethren over there. I'm going to try to let them know what's going on and just give them the basic facts and why it's important that everyone gets in on this play, because I think India having several billion people living there that have internet access and on their phones and whatnot could change the title a little bit, could buy in, who knows. I wanted you guys to know about what I was doing because you're going to see some videos that are specifically for them. It's not for everybody. It's just for those folks in India and Asia. Let them know what's going on. What you need to do, all right, quickly, when FOMO buying happens, keep calm. Have your reserve capital, right? That's what I would do. I would have reserve capital. This thing will be huge. So get ready for fireworks in the media. You're going to start seeing all kinds of FUD. We've already been seeing it lately. And it's not like the internal FUD that we're always seeing about, oh, we hit Adam Aarons and this, that. It's not going to be like one of those things. This is going to be a national televised event saying this is going to be X, Y, and Z. I think it's my guess that they're going to start hitting this early rather than later. They want this thing to be dying down sooner rather than later. They don't want people in this play. They don't want people knowing about this play. And that means the videos that I'm going to produce and as well as everybody else is going to be marginalized in terms of the exposure they get on social media platforms. They're going to call in favors. They're going to pay whatever it takes. And I guarantee that my videos are going to be left behind as well as other people, the other social media influences of this AMC play, GME. That being said, you have your friends, you have your families. I would tell my friends, I've already told my friends and family. I've already let them know this is a great play. You're going to make money on this. And I think that, it would be good if others did the same thing. But we can't offer that kind of advice because obviously, it would be financial advice. So I would advise you not to do that. But I would say, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever it compels you. But everyone remembers what happened last time with FOMO buy-in, right? Last time, that $70 mark, that strike that we hit, people were rushing in. Right? People were rushing into that stock. I see something like that happening very soon. I think this thing is going to go down to a certain point where it's like, I don't know, maybe $10 or whatever, because they're not done yet. The sooner, because the way I look at it is like this: the market's not done yet going down, right? We know the market's going to be tanking this month, and there's like 17, 18 days, like whatever it is, left in this month, we're going to see it go even further lower for even further. So I'm sorry, it's like 2 in the morning. I'm not fully awake and not fully asleep. We're going to see this thing get lower. And I think that's where you start seeing the people buying in and the chatter actually happening. And it's word of mouth. It's through social media posts, whatever. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Just be ready for it. It might be the one. But remember, we have to break some serious numbers. It's like $80. Between 80, I would say between $80 and 130 would wash out all the small hedge funds, all the small people that are in the play that have been shorting us. And from there, it's a domino effect, because they're not going to be able to drop the price down any further, because people are going to be FOMO buying in at that level, because it's going to explode, right? We know this. So keep your powder dry, have some ready, reserve capital if you're going to do this. And, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I don't have, any licenses, sell or buy securities on anyone's behalf. I'm just one guy with an opinion, really. And that's it. That's my opinion. I'm going to buy in, and as soon as the price gets a little bit lower, and I'm going to see if others share my opinion by making videos on this subject. All right, guys, have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.